more and all that?
He's huge for this team, team morale and everything. He's always joking, always in a good mood, always laughing. Guys love having him around, so it's been a weird year not having him around much this year, and it sucked for sure. So happy to have him back.
How difficult just was it for everybody in this room seeing him go down in San Jose, knowing how well he had played coming off that first injury?
Yeah, that was really tough to see. I mean, everyone's hearts kind of sank as soon as we saw him laying there. We're all just praying it wasn't his Achilles again, and just hoping for the best. And I think, with everything that could have happened, it probably was best case scenario. So, it was so sad seeing him go down, seeing how hard he had worked for the 6 months before he got healthy. Every day we're in here working, and we just all felt so bad for him that he had to go through that again.
And he came back fast, didn't he? I mean, when he got back, it looked like he had missed a beat. I mean, very often you have an injury like that, it's going to take you a minute to get going. He was scoring, and he was playing well, like right off the bat, wasn't he?
Yeah, absolutely. He came right in, and I think kind of exceeded everyone's expectations for game speed and getting to game pace and conditioning. And he stepped in right away and made a difference. So I'm hoping he can do the same now these last 10 games.
What allows Jack to handle these setbacks so well? I mean, he seems to have a unique mindset. Just what allows him to handle them, do you think?
Yeah, I think it's just his positive outlook on things. A lot of people could sit there and, feel bad for themselves, feel sorry for themselves, and obviously I'm sure, he did do a little bit of that, and I would have too, and I think anyone would have, but, he gets through that quick, and he gets back to, all right, I got to rehab and get ready to go. He just has such a positive outlook on things, and it's great.
You guys had a 5-game road trip. Now you get a 5-game homestand. How much did the Calgary game give you something to grasp onto here to finish on a positive note coming into this homestand?
Yeah, obviously it wasn't a great road trip. We know that. But, we finished on a win and hope to continue that and just keep winning games. And, and we saw this last year, counted ourselves out, and then we were right back in it. Everyone counted us out again, and then we were right back in it. So, we're just trying to not look too far ahead, not get sucked in all that, and just take it one game at a time. All we can do is focus on the next game and winning the next game.
It was worse because you were in all 5 games. I mean, even late. I mean, you took the lead at Edmonton very late in the second period. Detroit didn't get their third goal until like the middle of the third period. You were in every game. Does that make it even kick yourselves even more a little bit?
Yeah, for sure. That Edmonton game obviously sucked. Just how we kind of just turned around like that, especially with the lead with a minute left in the second, and then the Detroit one too. That one hurt, and yeah, I mean it was not what we wanted. We got to find ways to, especially on the West Coast, to get those games to OT at least and grab a point out of it. But we learn from it and just move on to the next.
There's been so much talk this year, even last year, about your record at home, and all of a sudden you guys are 5-1 in the last 6 at home. I mean, what do you think? There's been a little more swagger here in some of these recent games, and you guys have found something at home a little more that maybe has been missing.
I think so, yeah. Obviously we want to love playing here. We want the fans to love watching us play here, and it makes it so much easier for both sides, and we just go out and play good hockey at home. So we want to continue doing that, and we get these fans on our side.